All right, y'all. It is your girl, Trending Senora. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Queendom come. The official YouTube, Queen ENT. You know how we do. So, y'all know I went to get, because I've been craving pancakes. So, I went to IHOP and got me some pancakes. I was proud of myself because I didn't eat everything. You know, I just had, it was only like 2 pancakes. It was some Canadian bacon, hash brown, and eggs. And you know I love hash browns. I like potatoes. But I was so good. I ate my pancakes. I had some of the hash browns, a little egg, and I bit the bacon. Like, I ate like, you know how the people in the movies eat, like they take 2 bites and leave. I was so proud of myself for doing that because y'all know I'm a foodie. I like to eat. I eat. So I'm so proud of myself. I've been stopping myself, like I've been coming consciously aware when I'm eating. I'm not overindulging. So that's good. Self-control. And that's what the biggest lesson that I picked up and that I've been implementing, and it has changed my life. Self-control. So I encourage everybody to practice self-control. Okay, this is the book of life for real. Now, book of life, wow. Now, I told you I got that mango. I was waiting for it to get ripe. Now I be seeing like the videos of the mangoes, like you know how they had the mangoes cut up in them little squares and it be sticking up, and I never understood why they cut the mangoes like that. But I ain't think that it's because it was a mango seed right in the middle of the mango, so you can't cut directly through a mango. So I figured that out. So I just started slicing up. And the only reason I did all that because I couldn't cut all the way through. But now I see, okay, that's why they do the mangoes like that. Now, this that mango I got from that little fruit stand they built over there. They got over there by the gas station, Mr. Cuba. So let's see how his mangoes taste. And it just peeled right off because it was ready and ripe to eat. Oh my gosh, it's hit the spot, and I need to hydrate my blood. So, it's heavenly, but I've had a better one. Because when I went to Atlanta, I was working in an insurance company, and the lady I was working for, some African man bought her some mangoes, and that was like the first time I ever ate a mango. And that mango was like straight from heaven for real. I swear he got them mangoes from Africa for real. You couldn't tell me he ain't get them mangoes from Africa. But ever since I had his mango, I've been trying to eat mangoes afterwards, and it just never been the same experience. I had one from Sprouts. Maybe it wasn't ripe enough, but it just tastes like lab grown. You know, it didn't have all the sweetness and the juices. This is sweet. It's not as sweet and juicy as that one I had in Atlanta. This one's straight. It tastes good. It's sweet, but it's not as potent. But it's really hydrating my blood. It's really hydrating my blood. I guess I need to try mango juice because I'm thinking like the mango juice probably tastes like that mango that I had in Atlanta. Because it had natural sugars. You know, like sweet candy. This one's sweet, but it's like, you know how like it's diabetic sweet. Like it ain't as sweet, but it tastes better than that one I had from Sprouts. Way better. Like it tastes more real, and it has that, got a bite to it, like a tangy sweet. It's good, but that one, it can't beat that mango that African man bought over there. I'm sorry. I've been trying to see if I could get that same taste in mango for the longest. I love how this just peels right off. Like, it just peeled right off. It was good and ready ripe to eat. I was waiting for this to get ripe. Nice and ripe. And it peeled right off. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Y'all know I love hydrating. Because I'm the water. I'm the water, and the best way to hydrate your blood is fruit. Fruit. I love some good fruit. A juicy mango, but it's a pass. Like, after having that first one I had from the African man was past a 10. Because it was like real. It tasted so real. You couldn't tell me he didn't get that from Africa. Like a sacred garden or something. You couldn't tell me he ain't get that mango from no sacred garden. But this one I give a 7 because it's not as sweet and juicy as that one. It's juicy, but it's not as sweet. It's like diabetic sweet. It's like medicine sweet. Like Pedialyte sweet. But it's good because it got that tang. And you could tell, like, you could taste the nutrients going through your blood. That's why I give it a 7, because however he grew it, or wherever he got them from, it's a real mango, because you could feel the nutrients going through your blood. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, I know y'all waiting for me to bust open that pineapple, but I'm waiting for that pineapple to get ripe. It's taking forever. Like, I can't even cut it. It's so hard. So when it finally do get ripe, it better be good. And somebody gave us a mango tree, and we never got around to planting it because we don't have dirt. Like, our dirt is not good here. Our soil's not good back here. Like, we in the back of the hood. And our trees are, like, sucking all the nutrients from the ground. So we don't have no soil. So, I was looking up ways to plant it. And now I think about it, I should have planted it a different way. I don't know how it would have worked since it's like no nutrients coming from the ground. But I could have put down cardboard, my own soil, and then like planted it that way. But I'm just thinking, how would the roots take hold? Because you can't bury it. I got to research that. See, this is why I be liking men who know how to do farming and stuff. Because they could do stuff like that for me. And maybe the universe waiting to see him when I get my house. You could have a nice man come over. A gift from the mafia. From the family. Plant me a mango tree. Oh my gosh. It's like, this so good. Like, it's really hydrating the blood. It was the nutrients I needed. You know, when you become conscious about what you're intaking, and you can start cutting out a lot of meats, because like I told you, I don't eat chicken and beef. I had chicken. Nah, I had chicken once in a blue moon. Like, it rarely have chicken. I don't know. Sometimes, like, if I crave it, I'll get it. But I don't eat chicken every day. It's not on my everyday diet. If I get it, it's going to be like once every couple months. And it got to be like some chicken that I like. Because it's like when you stop eating chicken, you could taste why. You know, you could taste why. And it go right through your body, too. It make you poop automatically. Your body rejects it. Your body rejects it. But I said all to say, when I stopped taking, like, meat, eating, like, I became Presbyterian, my body started, like, sending me alerts on what I was missing in my nutrition. So it'll, like, my brain will tell me, like, oh, you need iron, or you need sugar, or you need hydration. Like, it tell me, or you need a carb. Like, my body telling me what I need. And then I go eat it based on that. Versus how before I used to just go eat to eat. Not only eat when I'm hungry, but eating when I'm hungry ain't satisfying me. So now my body just tells me to eat what needs to be ate to fuel my body. That's the power of working on your mind, body, and spirit, y'all. Y'all just don't know it's so powerful working on your mind, body, and spirit. Although I'm still thick. I'm just trying to figure out why I'm thick, because I'm just not eating carbs like that. I work out every day, but maybe it's spiritual. I'm thinking it's like a spiritual setting on my body, because I do get on these settings where I told you, like, my body is in one with the realm. So I got like settings on my body. Like, this season we can be like this. It's like a computer. It's like we in Matrix for real. But we on a computer. It's like a computer. And the computer say, okay, Trinity, SEÑORA, you need these. And they press the button. You need this for this. You need this for this. You need this for this. And it's like the computer just adjusts my features and my body type and my color, my voice, my vocabulary, based on the seasons. That's how I go. And I'm so proud of myself. So, y'all, I was washing out the coffee pot. And I thought I washed it out real good, but apparently I didn't. Because when I started boiling the coffee, like, it started making bubbles, like, from the soap. So I said, man, I was mad. I said, maybe I shouldn't drink coffee. So I drank some tea. To, you know, get like the gas out my gut or whatever. And then something told me, go and drink that coffee. You need to wash your mouth out with soap. Cause I be snapping, I be disgusting. And I told you I was doing good with my cousin. Like I told you, it seemed like when it's who you sleep with changes your demeanor and your attitude and your energy. This, I know this for a fact, because when I was with my ex-husband, I was like a nigga. I moved like a nigga for real. And, yeah, I moved like a nigga. And when I was sleeping with niggas, I was moving like niggas, like talking like niggas, moving like niggas. But it's like they become, their spirits hop on your body. So when I stayed celibate, I noticed, like, I stopped cussing. I had perfect grammar. I was just turning into another person. I always been that person, but it's, I guess, my maturity level. Like, I really was able to own in on my maturity in my craft, because I told you I always wanted to be like the next Oprah, a talk show host, like write books, sell books, do podcasts, public speaking, women in business. I want to do like a women in business movement and host conferences. Like, I had the tone for that. I used to tell Mary Kay, I used to do stuff like this. I used to go stand in front of people and give my speeches, like how I evolved and stuff. Very good at that. And now I just, like, the older and more mature I became, I owned in on my craft. So I was doing very well. As y'all can see right now, it's working, right? I was doing very well, but then I started messing with the ninja from the strobe. I felt like that rage, because instead, before, if my body didn't like somebody, I crash out. Like, I'll go crazy. I'll be screaming, crying, like just rampant, like rage. And it's from the people you're sleeping with, right? Because they send those spirits on y'all, for real. That's why they say women be crazy in sight. They are crazy in sight. Because I used to think it was the men, but now going through all this spiritual awakening, and I'm like, dang, I ain't even got a man, and y'all still acting like this towards me. This crazy. Y'all is crazy for real, but it is spiritual warfare. Because all the people you sleeping with, them all the spirits, whether it's insecurity, poverty, low self-esteem. All those spirits come from the people you sleeping with. So you carry that around, and it becomes a part of your character. So that's why you got to be careful who you allow into your energy. But, I had built that force field because I stayed celibate for so long. I told you I stayed celibate damn near 6 years. And so when this guy came around and the spirits tried to attack me, it's like, instead of me like lashing out on myself, I just started lashing out through my language, like cursing, like, I hate this, I be on here going mad, ham. So I'm proud of myself. So I'm showcasing y'all the power of the tongue and manifestation, cleaning your mouth out with soap. It's spiritual. I'm telling y'all, like, because I was going ham, and I think it was just that demon that I was fighting off of me. Instead of like lashing out on my, in public and yelling and causing fights and confusion, I started lashing out through my speech, to express myself. But I'm happy that I got that off of me. Like, thank you, universe, for shaking that one off of me. Because it's like you want to curse out everybody involved in that silly charade. But gratitude for that drinking the soap. So there we go. Now, book of life, because I know I like to keep y'all updated. So I went to the hair store. I'm gonna show y'all the video of the hair store that I go to, that I got this wig. Who hooked me up? He changed my life with this damn wig. This is a good ass wig. Quality. This is a quality wig. And gratitude for being, deciding to become an entrepreneur and doing stuff on my own, because as an entrepreneur, I ain't got to work a 9 to 5. I can really start practicing on my craft, and that's doing my hair, learning to do my nails, like doing different things. So now I know how to maintain the wig. I don't wash it, I don't lay it down. I don't got comfortable applying my own lace, So gratitude for that. And he put a battery in my back, the man at the hair store too, because he was like, you ain't got to go to nobody to install it. You can install it yourself. And he gave me some quick tips. Arab man. I don't know if I know he don't install Wiz, but he knew a lot about how to maintain this thing. Like he doing that. He did that. He did that. So I gotta post a video of me going through the hair store, because look, I went and got this color. I never tried this color before. This is what color? This 350. So it's not that mermaid red, like that fire red, that Ariel red. It's kind of like a auburn red. I don't know. It's different. I've never tried this color. So I'm gonna do my twist, but I'm gonna do long twist. I should have mixed it. I should have got some black, because I shouldn't have got all straight like this. But it's going to be cute, because the top going to be black and then the bottom going to be this red. But it's not too red, you know. But I thought it was different, because I usually get 30. And I seen this color and I said, And then right next to it was the fire red. So it was like, okay, it's not too loud. It's just like right in the middle. It's daring. Should I dare? I don't know how this going to look on my skin, but we'll see. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun look. So eventually, probably this week, or probably sometime next week, I'm going to start twisting my hair, and I'm going to get my long twist and save my wig. Because, you know, I'm a trendsetter. No one can do it better. I'm a trendsetter. No one can do it better. So, and I noticed my wig popping out, like everybody rocking this wig now, you know. So I'm like, okay, now I got to switch it up on y'all. I got to switch it up, because y'all getting so used to this look. So I'm going to do my twist. And y'all know I like my natural hair anyway. So, you know, because it's just shake. You get up and go. You get up and go. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm working on. Check out my skincare haul video. Now, book of life. What was my biggest takeaway? This is what I wanted to share with y'all today. I guess this is going to be a short one. But my biggest takeaway is don't depend on the thoughts, actions, insecurities, or weapons of others to dictate your mood. There you go. Because during this journey, finding myself, I told y'all, I'm like, this whole entertainment, like I knew I was going to do books in a talk show. I already knew that. Like that was the goal in conventions and conferences. I knew that. And everybody like, girl, you act like an old lady. They picked on me so bad about it, because that was always my motivation. I was just always been that girl. That's why, you know, I said I didn't think I would be trapped in the hood. I didn't know that was going to be my storyline, girl in the hood. Like, I didn't know that. But maybe the universe was like, the universe know that what the hood need. They needed you. They needed you here. You know, the women out there, women in business and the empowerment movement, they got plenty of selections for that. But they ain't got nobody empowering the hood. And who better to empower the hood than you? You're gorgeous, you're smart, you're intellectual, you're caring, you're empathetic, and you know the struggle. Like, you know what it is. And you actually look out for people. You actually care. They don't, you know, peoples don't give a damn about them. Nobody in society don't give a damn about them. But you do. You got gifts, like you're abundant, you're royalty. We needed your energy here in the hood. And, you know, I went back and forth on that for a long time, because I said, who is writing my narrative to put me in this wretched storyline? Like, that's how I felt, like, because I never saw myself female rapper, maybe a singer. I used to love to sing. And the stuff I was singing, I probably, you know, because I told you I was a church girl, so I was thinking like gospel singer back then, if I was to choose the route of singing. But my main priority was like talk shows, selling my books, opening a bookstore, be doing the conferences, the women's conventions, things like this. This was my mindset. And also mission work. Like, I wanted to go overseas and like build schools and stuff. Like Alicia Keys do that. Beyonce did that too. But Alicia Keys seemed like she really was about that. Like her organization was like really rooted there. Like, she actually took the time. Like, Beyonce stepped out and fed them, took some pictures, you know, like they all have to do. But I felt like Alicia Keys was more rooted in her work. Oprah does that too. But I like the Alicia Keys, I guess, because I saw her video on Instagram, and she actually was out there with them, like in the mud for real. I like that hers. But anyway, I've always wanted to do that, like do mission work, go overseas and like build a school, or maybe build a little doctor's office, like for the community, you know, like a health center for children. like stuff like that. Like that was always what I wanted to do. Just like a passion project on the side. But the universe was like, we got enough of that influence, you know, we got enough celebrities, we got enough, you know, grand people. But what does the community have? The community don't have a leader to look up to. The community don't have a superhero, not in here, in my community anyway. And then not only that, you're a female, you're a beautiful woman, and like you raised kids out in the hood, so you know what it is, you know what time it is. It's like the city needed you, the city needed something different. You was different from the rest. And in addition to, when you get that celebrity status, it's like they could change you. It changes your energy, your whole mindset. Like you lose your mind. You have to lose your mind to reach that status, because they have to control you to control your audience. Versus doing this from scratch, self-made, Queen ENT, trending SEÑORA, you know what's up. Come on now. So versus being self-made, I ain't got to worry about no puppet master. I could do this on my own and just be myself. I could be the voice. I could be what they need, you know. But I said all that to say, like, if I would have listened, like waited around listening to the opinions of others and what they had to say, I wouldn't be here. Because the whole time, the only reason why I was stopping to listen to other people, because they kept throwing like wrenches in my production. Like I wanted my talk show. I'm writing my books. I told y'all, I'm like, y'all putting me in jail. I got witches chasing me around town. Like I can't get nowhere. I'm not progressing, you know? And I'm like, dang, like, I just was like, that's why I was just like waiting on a opinion or validation or confirmation from others to find out. I guess what they say, gatekeeping. When people be gatekeeping, like they don't tell you the stuff that can get you to where your goal is. I guess that's where that word come from, because I never understood that word. Maybe because I don't know nobody. Not in the hood economics anyway. You know, in the corporate world, I can see myself moving around because I like to talk to everybody. I go up to the CEO, take pictures, like, I'll be myself. I'll be like, okay, look, this me, you know, I tell them my name, shake the hand, this my friend, or we in this department. Like, I just be myself. I give it, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm more pushy in the corporate world, because I was thirsty for it. I was hungry for it. Like, I'm going to be a boss. I'm going to be a CEO. I know it. You know, I don't care. I ain't care what color you were. White, black, you going to know who I am. You going to know I can do it. You know, that type of deal. But the universe was like, nah, queen. We the hood need a CEO. So I was just waiting on, I was like waiting on like how the next move gonna go. I'm like, well, how am I supposed to do it? First I thought about maybe I'm supposed to be selling drugs. So I'm like, I'm calling the plug. I'm like, maybe I need to get a plug some so I could get some work, you know, like that. I was doing everything, trying to figure out like what I'm supposed to go, waiting on them. And they ass wasn't trying to help. They was just being trifling, just hating. They clout chasers. They just ride your coattail just to have something to talk about. They don't know they damn self, because if they knew, they'd be doing their own thing and not riding your coattail. So there you go. So I say, stop letting what other people say, and then they want to downplay it when you do it your way, but they ain't helping you. So you got to figure this out on your own. So I say, you know, gratitude for isolation, because I just started doing my own thing. And even when I got out of jail, it was like I still wasn't getting it right, because y'all know I was like doing this stuff on TikTok. I was ministering, you know, giving y'all the book of life, but it was, I call it lessons from nature, because I always be outside and I learn from the water, the trees, the insects, the animals. But I know that audience just, I don't know, I don't want to say that audience didn't come, because I did. My TikTok was booming, whether they were watching or listening, and I was doing it on YouTube. You know, the interactions weren't there, because I know my lessons were too deep. So it's like, you got to make this where they can get it. So, I don't know what transition. I guess going outside more. So I can't say nigga from the scroll help. I be calling him Safari, because he it's just like he amused, you know what I'm saying? Like, he the color. You know how they draw characters in the coloring book, and you be like, what the hell this character? I was thought he was like a 2D anime. He moved like an anime. It was just so funny, but the character was hilarious. So I'm just like watching this in real time, and it's just like, that's how the story just slowly started to unfold. That's how I said, okay, y'all, you can't get help out here in these streets. They not real live action beings. They like cartoons in real life. They Looney Tunes. So I learned like, okay, well, just tell your story, queen, and put it in your music. So I started putting it in my music, doing my freestyles. And then I just gave y'all like they kept fiending for like a backstory. Everybody crying and begging for a story, like how like how you made it, how you kept falling down and getting back up. Like everybody want a story. They want a story. Like they thrive off of pain. The hood, they thrive off of pain. That's how they thrive. They thrive off of pain and the glory from the pain that they invoked on you, right? But how I see it was like none of y'all had backbone enough to even do the pain in my damn face. You did it behind my back and I don't even know you. So I just told the real story of my, my view on this. Like from my lens, this is what it looked like. And then I just started telling my story and then now we here, from starting with freestyles to storytelling and just being myself, getting rid of the ninja from the stroll, getting back in on my fashion, my stylist, because when you look good, you feel good. So getting on my stylist tip. And it all just started with a clean home. That's because as soon as I got rid of him, because y'all know I was doing this on Queen ENC Facebook group, my hood comedy segment, when I was telling y'all the stories, all the crap I've been through in this game, trying to make it through this industry. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. It ain't about achieving like your dreams and getting like presenting your work and getting this. Even when I went to Atlanta, I was trying to do the same thing, but I noticed it's like this industry is cutthroat. All they want to do is really pass you around. They don't give a damn about your talent. You be the most talented bitch in the world on your own without their energy. You could be the most talented bitch in the world on your own without their energy. They hate that. That's one thing I learned about the industry. They don't want you to have your own talent when you come in. They want the talent list. That's what the industry is for people who have nothing. Like they don't have no talent. They don't have no looks. They don't have no fan base. They don't have nothing. They're nothing. No shades to the ones who made it. But a lot of them don't have nothing. And I'm not talking about like the legends and stuff. Like, the ones that actually have set the tone and have a whole book. Like, your Kanye's, your Tupac's, your Biggie's. But the new age, that's back in the day, them artists. The new age artists, you don't know no artists that last that long and got that kind of name. Most of these artists come out, have a hit song for a while, and then you don't hear from them again. Am I right or wrong? Like most of these, even these trending songs, you know the song, but you don't know the artist book. Like Kanye sat there and documented his journey because he just knew he was going to be somebody. Like we know Kanye, and then he did the clothing line, the Yeezy, the brand deals. Like he has a whole journey. But a lot of these new artists, they don't last that long to even have a journey or a story to tell you. We don't have many of those. I'm going to just be real. We don't have that. So I want to say like the industry now is just like, that's why they don't want you to have nothing. Because if you have something, you could be great. And you notice the ones who do have something that are great, they die. Y'all notice that? The ones who come in the game, who already have the talent, who already have the motion, who already have the energy, they kill them. Because they don't want them to be too powerful. They don't want their motion and their energy to overpower the like the vision that they're trying to put in place for the audience. That's how that go. That's why they don't even hire greats no more. They just hire like factory puppets and put them a song together and call it talent and entertainment. Like that's what they're doing now. Because they don't want greats in the entertainment industry no more. They fixed it where they don't want us, because the ones that are real, who can bring life to this thing, they have more power than them. So they take people like myself and kill us off early, like get us out the game early. Because it's like they got a crystal ball and they said, dang, this girl gonna have all these talents, all these gifts. She's gonna put us out of business. Kill her. So they send hits out for you, like what they did to me. And they've been trying to kill me ever since. They've been trying to kill me. So, and the only reason why they want to kill me is because they can't puppet me. They can't control my energy. And if you an influencer and you have an audience, they need the control because they need to push their agenda. They don't want you to push your agenda for getting people healthy in shape, working on their mind, body, and spirit, letting go of their demons, because they monetize off of pain. The emotion come from your pain. So shout out to YouTube, because I feel like YouTube gave us like a different standard, like allowed us to be free in our energy. Like all the families, you see all the families be on YouTube doing their content. Like, you know, I just like the vibe on YouTube, because whether they're pushing their agenda or not, it's like they not monetizing on pain. Like YouTube ain't the platform to monetize on pain. Like we can monetize on just living our life with our families. You see what I'm saying? I know it's other monetization going on, but it's just like you don't have to push that pain agenda. That agenda where you hurting and mad and angry and want to fight somebody every day or go back and forth with people. I like that about YouTube. So I say I could just bring this over to YouTube and be myself and be self-made. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, YouTube helps self-made creators. That's why I like YouTube. Shout out YouTube. But yeah, that's what they do. The industry will kill you if they know you more powerful than them and you're stronger than them, because they don't want your talents to overweigh the fake talent, you know, because they're selling fake. You too real. They can't sell real. Real is more powerful. Real is more potent. Real actually can make moves and transition the environment and tear down their matrix. That's what real does. That's why they push the fake. That's why they always run around saying, oh, we stole this, we stole your identity, we stole da 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 da, blah, blah, blah. That's an industry tactic to get me to lay down. But every time I lay down and I don't bother nobody, they come over here because they out of stuff to sell. Because they base their whole brand off of copying me. So if I stop, then they ain't got no motion. That's how I go. It's sick. It's a sick game. But I guess that's how they do it. If we can get them, because we can puppet them. So just copy her and we'll puppet it to present it how we want to present it. That's how they're doing. That's why I would say these bitches my clones, because they copy everything I do. Because they can puppet them, they can't puppet me. So they was trying to like shelve my product because they saw me as a great. They saw me as that next, like, bigger than Pop. Because, you know, I'm multi-versatile. Like, you know, I'm not just the hood. Like, I'm everything. I'm the one-stop shop. You know, I'm multiracial, baby. Like, I got it all. I got ancient wisdom. I got medicine. I got healing. I have a voice. I have the power to clean you. I got the power to speak truth. I got the power to enlighten you. I got the power of natural beauty. I have the power of essence. You know, I have power. So, and I have courage. So I'm the one-stop shop. So if we put this product out, this product can overpower our whole dynamic and it can ruin everything that we built. So we need to kill her, sit her down, make her less than us, so we can push our product. That's what they've been doing. So this whole time they've been on this killing spree, trying to kill me, you know, trying to suppress my power. So I said, well, you know, I'm not going to go through the industry. Queen ENT, Trinity Senora, the motion, the movement, the progress. We are here. The time is now. Now it's us. Yeah. So that's where we at right now. But that was my book of life lesson today. Don't listen to them. Like, do your thing. Don't be waiting on them, because they going to give you wrong advice, bad advice. They ain't going to help you. You got to learn to help yourself. And the whole time I'm thinking like, oh, I have to go to Atlanta. I got to go network, you know. And, you know, they bash women for sleeping around the industry. I ain't bashing it. I don't bash it because, you know, I would do what I had to do to get in if how bad you want it, right? But how I know this, because, you know, I peep stuff fast. I peep plays fast. And me, I guess in that, because I'm confident too. I'm not your average. I ain't regular. You ain't regular. Like other girls, like they work for scraps, no shade. But like me, it has to be something in the deal. Like I told y'all, it ain't nothing wrong with flying spirit. I say there's something in the deal. I get to travel somewhere I never been, experience a new place. If I hunch him, I get to still ride around the city, take my pictures, get my content. I'm getting something out the deal. You see what I'm saying? Versus I learned in this industry, these bitches, a lot of, I guess it just depends on what rank you is and your network and who you already know. But how they tried to play me, like I wasn't going to get nothing out these deals. So I was quick to walk. Like, bitch, no. You're just not gonna just pass me around, degrade me, dog me out, and I'm not getting anything out the deal. I always use this example. Y'all talk shit about Cassie, but I said Cassie got some shit out the deal. She's fucking Cassie. We know Cassie because she was with Diddy. Like, she was with, what's his name before? The other producer. I want to work with him so bad. Ryan Leslie. I love Ryan Leslie. Ryan Leslie put her on. R-Les put her on, but they claim Diddy stole her from him. Whatever the case. But, like, we don't know Cassie from Ryan Leslie. We know Cassie because she was affiliated with Diddy. You see what I'm saying? He gave her a whole brand, a name, Cassie. When you think Cassie, you think Diddy. She's been long broke up with him. Not married to him no more. Like, or she never married him. She got a whole family. But when you think Cassie, you think Diddy. Like, but you think about the Cassie portfolio. And Cassie didn't put that much out. I watched it, and I was a Cassie fan. I watched her movie. I liked her singles that she had. But she ain't really had much of a portfolio, but she's still a household name. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of time I'm on. Like, you can't, if you gonna dog me and drag me through the mud, I have to be that. I have to have that kind of motion, you know? And they're not offering that because they jealous of your power, especially these men in the industry, men and women. The men, too, because the men want to be the household name. And they kind of try to use you, your brand, your image, so they can be the household name and downplay you and hope that you die and go away so they can keep being the brand. Right? But I'm thinking, like, with these guys that I've encountered, they try to do that, like kill me off and push me to the side so they can be the star. But as soon as I disappear, their groupies of them come running back, nagging me because they losing. They don't have the energy that I had. I was the energy. I was the power. I was the light. I was the strength. I was the wisdom. I was the power. I was the force behind the operation. So without me, you're nothing. So they learning that shit the hard way, and they keep coming back. And I'm like, dang, ain't y'all the same ones who didn't want me to be nobody? Didn't the industry tell y'all to kill me and shut me up and lay me down and bury me? Didn't they tell you that? The whole purpose of them burying me so y'all can go out here and have y'all platform. So why is it not working for you? Why do you need me? I thought we were supposed to bury the queen. But why are we coming back? Why is it not working for you? That's what I'm talking about. Like, they bots. They don't know what to do. And now the whole industry feeling that shit because they was like, damn, we could just went with the real, invested in the real, did right by the real. She would have pushed our program better than them and did it with precision and made it better and monetized and created more opportunities for monetization. We just didn't want to see nothing that could do everything on her own. We were too jealous. We were too power-driven, ego-driven. We just didn't want to hear her out. We saw the future on our crystal ball, knew this bitch was going to be bigger than life, and we just wanted to kill it. And that's what they did. But they made the queen ENT, Trinity Senora. We up. Like, comment, share, subscribe. More content coming soon. Love y'all. Mwah.